Hi, my name's Daryl.
And I'm Nicole, and today we're going to go over installing the Furrion S side view cameras that came with our rear view camera kit.
Now, we're really not sure exactly how useful they're going to be. I use my truck side view mirrors all the time for, seeing what's behind me, and I do have blind spot monitoring. But I've got to say, I really like the rear view camera of the Furrion S. It really lets me know what's behind me, and it really helps when I'm doing lane changes for me to know when I've passed a truck. This was free, so we figured we'd install it and see how useful it is.
Yep. All right, so let's go.
Let's get started. The first step is to remove the cover for your side view lights or your running lights. And then we need to unscrew it and take it off, as well as remove the existing silicone. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is remove this cover. Now, it could be that the silicone is covering this, but I really don't see that. So what you want to do is there's like a little slot kind of on the bottom. Just kind of get in there with your screwdriver, and then you can remove that cover. Actually, coming from the side actually works just a little bit better. And then you can pop that cover right off.
Now, ours was not pre-wired for side view cameras. And it doesn't look when we looked at the camera, it doesn't look like the screws are going to line up because there were 4 screws on our new camera and there's only 2 screws here.
All right, so after we've removed the screws, then you want to break the seal on the silicone with something kind of sharp. You need to break the seal, and then you can pull that right off.
And you need to make sure that you don't scratch your trailer.
All right, so this is the wiring that we have in place. And if you see, the color coding for the Keystone trailers is white is typically ground, and red, green, and in this case, black is your hot. So you can see that we have this kind of twist wire connector. It's actually kind of a butt connector because it is, it's nicely, they did crimp this. You can see we have a loop for the green right here. And you can see that the black connects to that connector, the green ones. And so that is our hot wire, and this is our ground wire. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut these, and then we're going to crimp them and connect them to our new lights.
So one of the nice things about this is that if you are confused as to which is the hot and which is the ground, you can see right here on this little display, there's a plus and a minus. So look on the back to see what they put into the plus, and that is the black wire. So you know for sure that your black wire is your positive connection.
So as I'm going to cut the wires, Nicole is cleaning this off. She's got a plastic spoon so it doesn't mess up the finish on the trailer. I actually find that my fingernails work really good. All right, so next we're going to expose the wire. This is a 14 gauge wire. So I'm going to use my little wire cutting tool to expose the wire. Probably want to expose, about the same amount of wire that is on the side view camera. So correction, it looks like this is actually 16 gauge wire. All right, so now that that wire is exposed, what you need to do is take off the cover for the camera system, and then there's 2 Phillips head that you have to remove so you can pull the camera off. You need to do that in order to be able to mount this. So once those 2 screws are removed, the camera just comes right apart. All right, so now that we have our wires stripped back and then we have our silicone removed, now we need to connect the wires. And so you have 4 sets of wires on this. You have this yellow wire, which is the trigger switch. Now, that only works for lights that have basically a turn signal.
And normally travel trailers don't.
Yeah, normally travel trailers on these running lights, they don't. That's mostly just for motorhomes. So we're not going to use this one. Then we have these 2 connectors, this red one and the brown one. So the red one is for the camera to give it power, and The brown one is for the running lights, the LED running lights on the camera. And then we have the black, which is the ground. This is what's kind of confusing, is the black wire matches this black wire right here on the trailer. So the black wire in this particular instance is the hot one, and the white one is the ground.
So it's kind of not intuitive.
Not exactly intuitive, yeah.
You're going to connect the white wire to the black wire.
Yes.
Not the black wire.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm actually going to use butt connectors, and I'm going to crimp them, and I'm going to put some heat shrink on it just to make sure that it's nice and waterproof.
And then he's going to put on electrical tape.
And some electrical tape. So let's get going with that. The red and brown on the camera goes to the black on the Cougar, and then I'm just going to kind of tie these all together. Go ahead and twist it. I'm going to cut just a little bit down so it goes nicely into my butt connector. So after I've tied these together, they basically make a 10 or 12 gauge wire. So I'm going to use my butt connector to connect them together. I want to crimp them down. Basically to make that connection really secure. And then after I've done that, then I'm going to heat shrink it. All right, so next we're going to do the same thing with the ground wires. So that's going to be the white wire from the trailer, and then the black wire from the side view camera. So now before you do anything else, because we do have our connections in place, what you want to do is test it. So just connect your tow vehicle to the 7-pin and turn on your lights, and then you should have a camera. Now, our kit came with the side view cameras separate. Typically, if they all kind of come in one package, then it's automatically going to be paired to one another. But since ours came separate, we're going to have to pair it manually. All right, so assuming that you have everything wired correctly, you now should have running lights on your LED side signals. So now we just have to connect up our camera, and then we're good to go. All right, so the only thing that's left to do is pair it. So you just hit the menu button on your display, and then you go to pairing, and then you choose the left cam, and then Nicole has already hit the pairing button on the device. Okay, got it. So even though we've put heat shrink on them, Nicole loves electrical tape, so we're gonna go ahead and put some electrical tape on as well. Nicole's gonna help with this. All right, so now we just need to stuff all the cabling into the hole provided, and hopefully without damaging anything. They do give you kind of a small space to put everything in place.
And make sure you stuff it in so that it's facing the right way.
All right, so once you've got your wires tucked away, I'm just gonna drill a little pilot hole. So I'm actually gonna reuse the 2 screws that we pulled out when we took off the original running lights. Now next we're just going to use the level just to make sure that we have it nice and level. Okay, and then we're going to drill another hole and screw it in place. All right, so all that's left to do is to reattach the camera and then secure it with the screws that we previously removed. And our last step is just to apply silicone to kind of, I guess, secure it just a little bit more, as well as to waterproof the entire camera system.
Okay, and so now the final step is to reattach the cap.
And you probably want to add some silicone to that as well. So that pretty much wraps up our Furrion S side view camera project. You know, like I said, I'm not exactly sure how useful this is going to be because I do use the side view mirrors on the truck quite a bit, but yeah, we'll see.
Can't hurt.
Can't hurt.
Can't hurt to have more visibility.
So our next video will be, after we've used this for a little while, we're gonna do a review on the Furrion S, just to give our impressions on how well it's worked for us, as well as the backup camera. I've actually already...
And show you guys some of the features, because I know there is a...
mirror?
There's a mirror feature, and there's also a sound feature.
Oh yeah.
Which might be helpful when we don't have cell service when we're trying to back in.
Yep.
So we'll show you guys how that works.
Yep. So we'll see you guys then.
All right, bye.